Hello, this is not a religious program. This is not a religious program. My girlfriend Lorraine White, she wore turbans in high school and I always thought she looked really good in it. And I wanted to wear a turban for the program, my favorite color, purple. Hi, my name is Miss Vicky. The kids in preschool and daycare used to call me Miss Mickey or Miss Wiki, but my name is Miss Vicky and I wrote this wonderful book called I Like to Say Yes. I Like to Say Yes has 24 boldly colored pages of brightly dressed children running, jumping, and playing. As we say, keep the yes in your child's vocabulary with I Like to Say Yes. But before we go any further, I have to ask you this question. Did you read to your child or grandchild last night? I know you did, because you know it's important. As I said, I wrote this book, I Like to Say Yes, which you can get at any Barnes & Noble, artway.com, Amazon, and Barnes & Nobles, and that's it. I wrote this book to help toddlers and kids keep the yes in their vocabulary. I use this YouTube page to talk about the blog that I have. I have a blog on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and it's just one or two sentences that I write. So I like to use this YouTube venue to talk about the posts. We're catching up back in September of last year, but here's one of the posts. Sometimes no is a word you have to back up. Yes backs itself up. Now, I wrote that because when person asks you to do something, an adult asks you to do something, and you're another adult, and you say no, you mean what you say. But when you're a little kid, maybe wearing like 25 pounds, a couple of inches tall, when you say no to an adult, that leads to a confrontation with the adult. Now, I know you say the adult should know that that's a child and they're an adult, but I've seen it with my own eyes. It does not work like that all the time. So the kids at the daycare center, you trust the daycare center, you trust the teachers, then you should trust your son to say yes and follow the teacher direction. Even family members. I had a family member that loved to hit kids. I mean, loved it. And she would say, well, if they do something, I'm just going to snatch them up. And I would say, I don't want you hitting on my child. And I went to my daughter and I said, listen, this is how we're going to do this. Because she liked to hit people. When she asks you to do something, you do it. You got a problem with it, you tell me later. But you say yes to Aunt so-and-so. You say yes to Uncle so-and-so. Because I'm only going to be gone a few hours. And I want you, when I come back, I don't want to know that they're hitting on you. So I need to leave you here. I have to run out and go to work or wherever I have to go. So just say, yes, Aunt so-and-so, yes, Uncle so-and-so, and let's keep it moving. I don't want them hitting on you. And that's the same way I felt when I sent her to daycare. I said, you got to listen to what they tell you. If they ask you to do something, you say yes. And you miss so-and-so and you do it. And they loved her. I had no problem finding babysitters for her because they just loved the way she responded. Yes, you call her, she said yes. You ask her to do something, she did it. Because she knew it wasn't a lifetime commitment staying there. She knew I was going to come back and get her and we was going to go along with our happy life together. And I think as a single parent, it makes you feel good knowing that. So, anyway, that's me for this week. And I just want to remind you that you can pick up I Like to Say Yes at any Barnes & Nobles, order it on Amazon or Archway, and keep the yes in your child's vocabulary with I Like to Say Yes. Thank you, and see you next week. Bye.